Hey, what's up YouTube, Skybadger here, and we are back on day 15 of our 22-player Clash of Nations Beta Tournament Series. So, as you can see, we're back at it. Now, this audio here is recorded in post well after the fact, so if the tenses sound a little off, that is why. So, kicking off in the newspaper, as you can see, we are in first on 190. In terms of most advanced nation, we're sitting in a good third place. Now, we would like to be a little higher than that, but because at this point we are starting to specialize in tactical bombers, aircraft, that sort of stuff, it will be holding us back. Since the last episode, all that's really happened is Algeria has attacked Sweden. Now, that is not a very good idea on Sweden's part. As we can see, it is a very defensive battle. I don't think Algeria was quite ready for it. I certainly don't think he was ready for it. Sweden has a lot of artillery and a lot of aircraft in the region that are really able to work on the Algerian tanks, the Algerian forces. Although it looks like Algeria has made a lot of progress, he really hasn't made anything too significant. If Spain was to jump in and help Algeria, they'd be able to make some amazing progress right now, but I just don't see that happening. They're just not really working together. So we're not just going to leave Sweden out to dry. Well, I mean, I can't really do that. He's going to smash Algeria regardless of what happens. But we are going to send some aircraft down to the region and prepare to help out. Although I would rather stay out of this, it'd definitely be worth getting involved and at least, helping out to reduce Sweden's losses. Now, we have a lot of tactical bombers and they can do a lot of damage. And even if we don't attack Algeria, we can use them to continue hammering Yugoslavia, who is now pretty much on the retreat. He did make some good initial progress, but as we can see on the morale map at the moment, we can see all those dark territories in the west of his provinces and the areas that we've captured. Now, Egypt has also declared war on us, and I'm not sure what he was thinking. He's not going to make too much progress. As we can see, he only really has one large stack. Now, all me and Ukraine are going to do is build up a massive stack of our own and slowly try and dwindle it down. Nothing too serious. Romania still has one little pocket left, and we're trying to deal to that at the moment. But we can only deal with it with artillery because it is actually pretty substantial. Over in the east, we can see that once again Yugoslavia is pushing forwards, but so am I. One commando versus one infantry, it's not even a challenge. The commander is going to win. We also are backing off from our fortifications in the region because Yugoslavia has his battleship shelling it, and I still don't have the number of submarines I need yet to take it on, so we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer with that. I am also sending some railroad guns down into the region, but I shouldn't need them. That province there that Egypt has a large force in it, and it's currently moving up to attack that fortification. So what I'm going to do is my troops are going to sit outside that fortification, and as soon as the Egyptian troops get close, then they will occupy it and defeat the Egyptian troops. At the moment, I just need to be careful and need to keep a good distance between them. I don't want to sit in that fortification longer than I have to because it is being shelled. Once again, with that Egyptian stack in Romania, I'm just sending those light tanks in behind it to slow it down. If I can capture that province, although I probably won't get there in time, it will slow it down and give me more time to get troops there to reinforce. In terms of what we're building, we're spending a bit on everything, to be honest. We're building a lot of infrastructure upgrades, industrial complexes, and ports. Now, the ports are just so we can produce ships. The only fortification going up is, to help us defend that province when the Egyptians arrive and we have to run in there and fortify it. It's pretty tough. In terms of commandos, we're producing them around the clock, and we're really putting in a good effort to make sure that our capital is producing them non-stop. It is expensive, but commandos are worth it. If we can get as many commandos out into the field as possible, it will give us a massive advantage. In terms of what we're training a good mix. Obviously a lot of commandos, but we're also producing submarines and aircraft. We're not producing too many other ground units, and the ones we do have that are fresh, we're having to send them to defend our core. Now, Greater Finland has still not moved his troops back from the border, at least in his southern regions, and in fact he's only reinforcing it. So to make sure we don't end up getting backstabbed, we need to be very careful. So I am going to keep some troops back on reserve. However, I don't think we will need to worry too much about that because as we can see, Greater Finland is deploying a lot of troops to America. So I doubt with the bulk of his troops on the other side of the world, he's going to try anything funny and try and attack us. He also has a few troops around Spain's territories, but they're not too much of a worry as well. Well, they're a worry if you're Spain, but for everyone else, not too much. In terms of America, Sweden is also having a go at it at the moment, but I personally don't think he's deployed enough troops, and he's going to struggle to make any real progress there. So there isn't too much more to say about day 15, so I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, that's recorded with the actual video, so no weird pauses or I sound like I don't quite know what's happening, because I mean at this point this game was like a month ago, so I'm really just trying to work off memory. So thank you for watching.